What are you fucking sick of? Going through cancer treatment. I have had enough. Chemotherapy appointments, PET scans, worrying. This fucking tinnitus. Rent going up by quite a lot, especially if you've been a great tenant and never missed a payment. Verbal abuse. I'm a veterinary nurse at a charity practice and we all get shouted at and outright threatened far too often, despite treatment being free. The cost of living, barely having any money at the end of the month after paying mortgage, grocery, electricity and gas, rolling eyes face, political ads. Being sick. I have chronic nausea and migraines. I just want to eat something, anything, without risking throwing up, and go a week without another terrible headache. Cleaning this fucking apartment. It's just dishes, vacuuming, laundry, etc. every single day forever. Responding to our AskReddit posts because I have no friends and nothing better to do at it. I'm not sure whether it's a good thing or bad thing that so many people relate to this. Being drowsy all the fucking time. Giving work 80 of my time, 90 of my energy for 70 of life and everything that follows when you give anything that much. Surviving instead of thriving. Littering. It's pure laziness. Put it in your pocket, bag, whatever. Just bin it when you can. Ads. My mind making me feel guilty about making big purchases. The price of rent being too goddamn high. Take your fucking phone off speaker. I'm fucking sick of people who don't know how to apologize and own up to their mistakes. It's bizarre that some people actually and laughably believe that apologizing makes you seem weak, because in objective reality, acknowledging that you were wrong and sincerely apologizing is actually a major power move, one that shows confidence, good morals, respect for others, humility, a healthy size ego, well-developed self-awareness, strength of character, and demonstrates that you, the one apologizing, are worthy of respect. Apology is strength, but refusing to apologize in a pitiful attempt to be perceived as strong and righteous doesn't ever lead to such perceptions. All it does is demonstrate that you're weak, cowardly, immature as fuck, and invariably delusional with no regard for others. People treating each other like shit. My period. I'm 49, and never having another child. This bleeding every month is fucking bullshit. Not being able to socialize and missing out on every good thing and person out there. Edit. If you've left a comment giving advice or just relating to me, just know I have read every single one. I am just overthinking all my replies. Thanks very much. Bullies who preach be kind all over their social media. The unattainable housing market. I'm realizing that I very well may never own a home in my lifetime. It's so frustrating that we save and save and save and the economy always takes a shit and pushes it out of reach again. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop. Knowing how fucked everything is gonna be by the time I'm a senior citizen. If we make it that long. Celebrity worship. US politics. Losing people. I've lost 7 people this year between friends and family. It's not fun. It has affected me mentally horribly. I just feel mentally and physically exhausted from all the pressure. School's not helping much either. I've lived for so long I can't keep comparing and saying that someone out there has it worse than me, then telling myself it's okay. Every day feels worse knowing they're gone. Not to sound cringe, some days I smoke my pain away, but I think the best I can do is be the best person while I still can for me and them. Crippling anxiety. Politics. It's quite rowdy here in Brazil. Edit. Thank you so much to everyone that upvoted my comment. I've never reached 1K upvotes, much less 1.5K in any comment ever. Thank you. Once again. I'm fucking sick of picking up the local drunks 2, 3, or 4 times a night to take them to the hospital. I'm fucking sick of the perpetual mental health loop, where the people who don't need help abuse the system and the people who need help can't get it. I'm fucking sick of parents calling 911 when their kids act out because they don't know how to deal with him, thinking that cops and an ambulance will scare them straight, but it just breeds a hatred of first responders. I'm fucking sick of my leg really hurts, do you think I should go to the hospital? Knowing that I have to say yes, because if liability, when I really want to say that there is someone shot, overdosed, having a heart attack, or in cardiac arrest 3 minutes from where we are, but we're stuck with this asshole. I'm sick of getting verbally and even physically assaulted by ignorant family members because we're not helping them, which just makes it even more difficult to treat them. I'm fucking sick of being told I can do whatever I need to, as long as I can justify it, but then being micromanaged down to what side of the street I'm posted at. I'm fucking sick of never having enough people on shift because we're all overworked, underpaid, and underappreciated, so no one wants to do this job anymore. But, I'm extremely grateful for each and every life we make a difference in, no matter how big or small. Thank you for reminding me why I still do this. Every shirt for women being a crop top. I have nothing against people who love them, but like 90 of women's shirts out there are crop tops. I just want a cute top that goes past my belly button. Speechless face. Lupus. Basically, it's when your immune cells target your other cells in a civil war of sorts. It makes me unable to walk straight, get out of bed in the mornings, exercise, run, or do much of anything, and it's taken my life away from me. What's worst is I'm still only a teen and I've missed out on so much of my high school experience, and I can never get that back. Spam and robocalls and text. I don't want your shit. If I do, I will call you. Pay for advertising like other respected businesses. Depends on my mood. But overall, I'd say hypocrites. Back pain. The divisiveness in society. Can't we just have a conversation about something and listen to each other's viewpoint, try to understand where someone is coming from, without getting angry and immediately writing the other person off? The news. Inflation. Being without cuddles. Plastic packaging on everything, so unnecessary most of the time. Political ads. Rich people acting like they know everything about living the life of the other 7 billion people in existence. Tired of people not have empathy, or the ability to be introspective. Fucking YouTube ads. People who hate on others for existing. Just live and let live. News about Elon Musk, Kanye West, and fucking Donald Trump. Intrusive thoughts. It's not fun because I know it's wrong, but I don't know how to control my brain from thinking shitty things about people. It sucks. I'm confused, scared, and fucking anxious somebody will read my mind while I'm thinking this shit and beat the shit out of me. I'm in high school BTW, so I'm not sure if this is normal for my age group. Everything. My marriage, my job, looking after both of my parents with different health issues, my chronic pain condition. The only thing that keeps me going is my beautiful children, and I know I'm so lucky to have them. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you who commented and sent on your kind wishes. It really does help to know that there are good people out there who care. The ever-increasing cost of living. Honestly. Racism. I'm a middle-aged white guy from South Louisiana. I lived 15 years in Montgomery, Alabama. I'm just sick of it. Growing up, my hometown was full of assholes driving trucks with Confederate flags or elaborate images of skeletons claiming the South would rise again. I never understood it. We weren't dirt poor, but there were years it was close. There was never a black person that did me wrong. Fast forward to my adult life in Alabama. I drove an absolute clunker of a Saturn SL2. Thing was old enough to drink and looked it. I would get pulled over for going 5 over the limit. Cops would look in the window and tell me I was free to go. One time the guy apologized to me. Also, while there, a co-worker and I were walking past the Rosa Parks Memorial Park, and he said he wished he could shoot all gay people in the head. I'm not saying this to say woe is me at all. Just to say holy hell, I am done with people hating other groups of people because of some weird difference. Christians hate non-Christians. Whites hate everyone. Straight people hate gay people. Just why? Why is hatred what we decide to fixate on? I have very rarely met a person I didn't like. I have had a hard time relating sometimes, sure, but that happens. I get over it and move forward. My Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Every bone joint in my body can randomly dislocate for no real reason, and stay like that until it decides to go back. It also gives me constant reflux to the point I cannot lie down, incontinence, and frequent migraines. I had a very physically active youth, but now I can't so much as pour a kettle without my shoulder potentially dislocating. People telling me that I only get one set of parents or family is still your family after finding out I've gone no contact with both of mine due to abuse. Anti-intellectualism. I don't watch TV for anything other than the weather every morning and evening. Every single commercial is either for a new drug, or political ad. What the hell happened? There used to be toy commercials, other types, but now it's all crap. This fucking timeline. Living in pain and having to take pain meds to feel better. Entitled people who feel as if they have the right to treat others poorly. Even worse, they play the victim when they get called out on it. Spin-offs and beating the dead horse when it comes to media and entertainment. Social media influencers. They're not influencing me. Adults with absolutely no emotional maturity. The entitlement and temper tantrums that they throw is just ridiculous. The lack of qualifications to become a political entity. Are you popular? Do you have gobs of money? Can you bullshit your way into making people believe you? Then politics is for you. My mental illnesses.
I hope you all are doing well, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video. If you have something to say critically or otherwise, leave a comment. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe to see more of it. I hope you all have wonderful and fulfilled lives.